What's good, everyone? My name is Travis, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Unfortunately, the San Francisco Giants, they are unable to get the sweep in this one as they drop the finale of the series 5-2 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. But the thing is, we accomplished our goal in the series. You would have loved to have gotten the sweep, but for us to have won this series, won the first two games of this series, and I mean, what incredible baseball games they were. So intense, so competitive. We accomplished our goal in the series. So this is one of those games where we're going to shake this one off. We have the off day today, and we are getting ready for a fun series, taking on a very good Toronto Blue Jays team, going to Toronto. That's going to be a really exciting series. But what an exciting weekend it was at Oracle Park this weekend. I mean, the energy, the vibes at Oracle Park, there is nothing like it. And the sold-out crowds, they are back at Oracle Park. I mean, the energy this weekend was just incredible, and I mean, it would have been awesome to get the sweep. I mean, DeSclafani did a terrific job in this game, giving the Giants a quality start. He goes 6 innings, gives up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, and struck out 3 in his outing. Terrific outing for Disco, especially considering he has struggled here in his last several starts. So for him to go out there and give the Giants 6 innings of just 2 runs allowed, I mean, we had an opportunity in this game. Tristan Beck does give up 3 runs on 4 hits and 3 walks in 2 1/3 innings. So that made it tough because it was 2-1 Diamondbacks, and they did get out to a 4-1 lead. J.D. Davis, what a terrific game for him. 2 RBI hits in the game, 2 RBI singles. J.D. Davis leading the Giants in RBIs. What's going on, Eric? How's it going? Eric Swartz. The Giants have been playing their best baseball this month. They have won 19 of 22 games this month. It's been absolutely incredible what the Giants have been able to do in this amazing run they have been on. How consistent this team has been. I mean, they have been able to answer every big challenge that they have gone through. It's been so impressive. I mean, we went through the Dodgers, swept them at Dodger Stadium. Then we took 3 out of 4 from a very good Padres team. And then we went into this series and won the series from the first place Diamondbacks. So this was a big statement the Giants made this weekend to win the series from a first place Diamondbacks team. And even despite the loss in the finale of the series, we are still only 2.5 games out of first place. This Giants team, they are coming for first place in the National League West. What's good, Robert Rothberg? Great to see you in the house. Good to see you. Awesome. Hello, Travis. This loss doesn't diminish what we have accomplished. Most definitely, this loss absolutely does not diminish what we have accomplished. We have been playing incredible baseball, the hottest team in Major League Baseball. And I mean, we passed another big challenge in this series to win the series from the first place Diamondbacks. So this was a huge statement this weekend. I mean, we are coming for first place in the National League West. And you got another really exciting series coming up as the San Francisco Giants are traveling to Toronto to take on the Blue Jays. That's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see it. But what a weekend it was. It's been so tremendous. I mean, these division games are so crucial and so important especially with the new schedule, and that you are playing less division games against division opponents. So that makes these games so important. So for the Giants to absolutely pass this challenge, amazing. Swept the Dodgers, took 3 out of 4 from the Padres, and then went into this series and took the series from the first place Diamondbacks. I mean, what an incredible weekend it was. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. This season, Kapler has been managing the best games of his career. I'm with you, Robert. Kapler has done such an incredible job. Certainly deserves a lot of credit, and how he has been able to manage this bullpen, manage this Giants team, and put everyone in the best possible position to succeed on the baseball field. You've got to be impressed of the great job Gabe Kapler has done as manager. So it's been awesome to see. As long as we remain healthy, we're the most dangerous team. Absolutely. I mean, the depth on this San Francisco Giants team has been incredible. The way that we have battled through adversity this year, we've battled through a lot of injuries, and the next man up mentality. These Giants players are stepping up. I mean, what an amazing job the rookies have provided. The energy and spark that they have brought since being called up has been incredible. I mean, this Giants team, they are having so much fun out there. The vibes remind you of the 2021 Giants team that won a franchise record 107 games that season. That team showed a ton of fight, come from behind games, and they always believed that they would find a way to come back and win the game. And you have seen that with this year's Giants team, their way to fight back into games. They're never willing to never giving up, and it's been amazing to see so many games that you would have thought no way we'd come back. We have found a way to come back and win these games, and I think this Giants team will be able to sustain this run they have been on and momentum that they are building. I think key is to see this starting rotation turn things around. I think that's the one area on this team that certainly could be improved. I think with these Giants veterans, Cobb is on the IL. Wood did not look like himself at all in his last start. So it's really key for these Giants veterans to come in there and give them quality innings. So for Anthony DeSclafani to go 6 strong innings of 2 runs allowed, great start for him. What are the analysts saying about the Giants now? I'd be very interested to hear what they have to say. I'm not sure what they're saying, but for me, it seems like the analysts are not giving the Giants a whole lot of credit or respect, and I think it's always been like that. And I think the Giants, they play their best when people are not talking about them, when people are not expecting anything from them. That's when the Giants, they compete out there. They play our brand of baseball, and the thing is, everyone's going to be talking about this team when we start getting into October, and you really start to see that this Giants team is built to go on a deep playoff run and compete for a World Series championship this season. It is certainly on the table, a World Series title. This Giants team has been amazing, and I think the sky is the limit. This team could get even better, and it's insane to think they are 12-2, I believe, in their last 14 games. I mean, what an incredible run of baseball they have been on. 12-14 in their or 12-2 in their last 14 games. Just incredible. 10 games above 500. Amazing to see. I thought you scared me. I thought I missed. What's good, Eric? Yeah, no, all good. I just was really late to get to the show, and I figured no better time to do it than on a day off at nighttime, my usual good time when I'm available to go live and stuff. But I totally feel you probably were thinking, what's going on when you seen the notification. But big shout out to you, Eric, showing the support and being in the house. Appreciate you, man. And shout out to everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. We're doing a short show here, just kind of wrapping up the weekend, and what a great weekend it was. Even despite losing this final game of the series, we accomplished our job in the series, and we went into this final game. We could have got greedy and got the sweep. And it was a close game. I mean, we had a chance to win this game. Unfortunate when Blake Sable runs us out of that 8th inning. You wonder what could have happened if Brandon Crawford would have got an opportunity with 2 outs in the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th inning there. So, yeah, it's one of those things that you shake this one off. We are going into Toronto. I mean, we are ready to go. It's going to be a great series. Toronto having a good season at 43-36, I believe. What's going on, Zachary? From a Diamondbacks fan, this was a great series, and good luck to the Giants the rest of the year. Appreciate that, Zachary. Means a lot, and these battles have been so intense. I've really enjoyed these NL West division matchups. I mean, in Arizona, you guys took 3 out of 4 from us, and then this series, I mean, it was so intense. You guys gave us a run for our money in the first 2 games of the series. It was not easy for the Giants to get these wins, and I think this division is going to come down to the wire. It's going to be a lot of fun. So best of luck the rest of the way, Zachary, to your Diamondbacks. It should be a fun battle in this NL West division. What's going on, everyone? Appreciate everyone checking in. Travis, in your opinion, why isn't Kepler receiving more recognition? I think that's a tough one. I mean, I think recognition is something that, maybe I think more people will reflect on the year at the end of the year. But right now, I mean, watching this Giants team, us Giants fans, we can see, I mean, just when you see how this team is playing, the way they are playing for each other, playing as a team, and everybody's bringing their best out there. It's a lot of fun. This team is vibing right now, and I think Kepler has done a great job managing the bullpen. He has gotten better at that. I think you've seen a lot more trust from Kepler in his players and displaying that confidence. And I think getting that confidence from a manager can go a long ways. And so I think that he is building these relationships with the Giants. And, it's amazing to see Kepler improve and become a better manager. And I think that he deserves a lot of credit and helping to keep this Giants team focused and continuing to stay in the moment. This Giants team never gets too high, never gets too low. Even when things were not going well early in the season, I mean, this Giants team continued to go out there every day and compete. And you look and see where we're at now. It's been amazing, and I think they can continue this run. They have got the focus and the mindset. So let's go, San Francisco Giants. Yeah, that's why Diamondbacks and Giants, top 2 in the National League West. Travis, game on the line. Who would you want batting? Great question. That's a tough one. I mean, these Giants hitters, so many clutch players. I mean, Lamont Wade Jr., he has been money in those big game situations. J.D. Davis, Patrick Bailey, these guys are getting it done. Brandon Crawford, you can always count on him. He is going to settle down his heartbeat and stay in the moment and come through in those big moments. Luis Matos, what this kid has been able to do has been so impressive. Got to shout out Michael Conforto. Man, he has been incredible. He is healthy. This dude is hitting for power, driving in runs. It's been amazing. So really, I mean, when you look at how deep this Giants lineup is, it has been so much fun seeing how they have competed out there and to keep the line moving. Not only are they hitting for power, but they are driving in runs, hitting with 2 strikes, working counts, getting into teams' bullpens. It's been a great formula for success. Going to the Giants game on July 9th, they are playing the Rockies that day, and I'm going to the Angels game on August 3rd. They are playing the Mariners that day. That's what's up, Eric. That is awesome. Have the best time at those games, and let's go San Francisco Giants. What a great one. Where would you bat Matos in the lineup? Great question. I think Matos, I mean, right now I would probably bat him 5th or 6th. I think he's been batting 6th if I'm not mistaken. But he could hit leadoff. He could hit in the 2 spot or 3 or 4. I mean, you could put this guy anywhere in the lineup. I think he is going to hit for you. He's got incredible plate discipline in his way to work walks and get ahead in counts and get a good pitch to hit. So I really love the approach from Luis Matos at the plate. And for this kid to be only 21 years old and to be doing what he is doing out there has been so impressive. And I'm just so excited to continue to see what Matos can do this year. I mean, the sky is the limit. This kid has been amazing. How do you think the Giants handle Joey Bart? Great question. I think it's one of those things. I think the Giants are not ready to give up on Joey Bart just yet. I think they still think he can turn things around, and I think they don't want to trade him before really still giving him another chance, because I think he can turn it around, and you would hate to have a talent like that. You trade him, and then he becomes a star somewhere else. So I think the Giants have not given up yet on him, but this is a very important year in his development because he is at the point that you want to see results coming in from Joey Bart. So it is something we will continue to see and watch very closely. And what's going on, Calvin Jefferson? What's the deal with Casey Schmidt / Diaz? Great question. I mean, I don't think Diaz and Schmidt are going to be platooning. I don't think it's anything like that. I know Schmidt has struggled a bit. So I think the Giants have been kind of giving Schmidt a little bit of, a break a bit. But I think you will see Schmidt start to get back to doing what he does best out there. He will make an adjustment back to the league because I think the league has made adjustments on how to pitch to Casey Schmidt. So right now it's about Casey Schmidt making that adjustment back, and I think he will. These things are going to happen with rookies. They're going to go through their struggles, but I think Schmidt is still hitting 260, still having a very nice year. So I think you'll see him turn it around. Appreciate the comments. Would you overpay for a starting pitcher? Great question, Robert. I mean, I think I would at this point. The way this Giants team is built, I think they are going to try to get Shohei Ohtani in the offseason. But when you're looking at this starting rotation, the thing is, I think the key, if we were to go into a playoff series, we've got our ace, Logan Webb, but then that 2-spot ace in the rotation, you're wondering who is it going to be? I mean, Cobb has been the ace, but he has been off his game on the injured list right now. Praying for a speedy recovery, and that Cobb will get the chance to get back to being the Cy Young pitcher that he has been for us throughout most of this year. But at this rotation, I mean, you have got to have top guys in the rotation, because if you're going into a playoff series, Logan Webb is not going to start every game, so it's really up to these veterans to come through clutch. Discofani, Alex Wood, Alex Cobb, to see these guys give you quality innings. So I think the Giants will be in the trading market at the trading deadline to try and acquire a top starting pitcher, because if you can get a top starter to pair alongside Logan Webb, this team is going to be set for a playoff run, and they'll be able to match up with teams' top 1 or 2 starters. So I think that is very important, because you would hate to go into a playoff series and have your starters be a reason that it holds you back. And you've seen even the Giants on this amazing run, they have had to come back in a lot of games this year. So that is an area you want to see the team improve in the starting rotation. So that's something we will watch closely. Would you give Ohtani $50 million a year or sign multiple players? With the way this Giants team is structured, I think I would be fine with giving Ohtani $50 million a year. I mean, the value that he's going to bring on the field, off the field, the marketing that he's going to bring to this city, he is going to be worth every penny. The Giants got the money, and so if the Giants see this, we want to see Shohei Ohtani. My opinion, I would love to see him here. I'd love to see the Giants spend and break the bank to get Shohei Ohtani. If it's going to cost them $550 million or $600 million, I would sign that contract. I think Ohtani can take us to an incredible level, and this team is on an insane, amazing level right now. And so we'll see what can happen in the off season, but this season going to be so much fun to see if this Giants team can run it all the way and win the World Series. Let's see what can happen. And for my player of the game, let's see which player is more of an offensive threat: JD Davis, Conforto, Haniger, or Jock. Oh man, that's a tough one. I mean, Davis, Conforto, and Jock, the way these guys have been coming through clutch, I mean, you cannot go wrong with either of them with the game on the line. So got to give credit to all of them. I mean, they have been getting the job done as this entire Giants offense has been coming through. So you love to see it. My player of the game, I'm going with J.D. Davis. 2 RBI singles in the game. What a game for J.D. Davis. So I'm taking J.D. Davis as my player of the game. And as we're taking a look at the pitching probables tomorrow, Giants, a bullpen game. Ryan Walker going to be taking the mound against former Giant Kevin Gausman. Should be a very interesting game, and we'll get to see former friend, great longtime friend, Brandon Belt. Going to be a lot of fun to see Brandon Belt. He has been playing very well over his last 30 games. Really great to see. I mean, he has been through it. It's going to be weird to see Belt in another uniform, but excited to get to see him. It'll be a fun series in Toronto. Very competitive. Blue Jays having a great year. Going to be a lot of fun. We get Ohtani. That's an NLCS appearance minimum. Thoughts? Great question, Calvin. I think we get Ohtani. I think not only NLCS, but I think World Series. I don't know if the Giants would trade for him, and I'm not sure if the Angels are looking to do that unless they can get a great return But it would be interesting. I think Giants more likely to get Ohtani in the offseason, signing him to a deal. We'll see what happens. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. Let's smash that like button. Thank you, everyone, so much for your incredible support. Really means a lot. Really helps out the channel big time. So thank you, everyone, so much. Smashing that like button. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants fans and baseball fans out there. So thank you so much, everyone. Your support is truly appreciated. All it takes, just half a second of your time to smash that like button, and YouTube will get this content out there to as many Giants fans and baseball fans out there. If you enjoy these San Francisco Giants live post-game shows, we're going to be breaking it down all season. We should have made Gausman an offer. I think, it was tough. I would love to have seen Gausman come back. I think Giants did make an offer. Well, I don't think they did, but I think Zaidi was looking to potentially go in another direction. Gausman, I think the price on Gausman was just going to be too much, and I think Zaidi was looking to have a more, I think, less money in terms of per year salary for a starting pitcher. So wish Gausman the best. Appreciate the support, Calvin. And before we wrap up, thank you, everyone. Appreciate you, Eric, at Hum Baby Baseball. Means so much to me to see you in the house. So thank you so much checking in. And before we wrap up, if you haven't already done so, be sure, everyone, to go check out Eric's channel at Hum Baby Baseball. The legend. I mean, in my opinion, the best baseball community that you are going to find out there. I mean, there's nothing like it. The Hum Baby Baseball community, truly amazing. So you've got to experience it for yourself. So if you haven't already done so, be sure to go show Eric some support over at Hum Baby Baseball for incredible coverage of this Giants Diamondbacks game, from Sunday's finale and the whole series and all things San Francisco Giants. So be sure to go show Eric some support over at Hum Baby Baseball. Appreciate the support, everyone. What's good, Tommy? Mets are going to be Mets. Travis, yep. We're going to be taking care of business in New York. We are wrapping up, Tommy, so appreciate you checking in. Definitely check it out from the beginning of the show to get the breakdown here. Appreciate the support. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow for Giants and Blue Jays post-game. Can't wait, and let's go, San Francisco Giants. Have a great